Hi, it's James Willoughby with another installment of What's Going On in the Austin Real Estate Market. It's a very interesting week, the week before Thanksgiving. The stats that we're going to share with you today, that was stats ending on Sunday. We saw some interesting things. I'll just jump right into it and show you what's going on. Our active listings, of course, have been going down, as you may recall, quite a bit, or at least a little bit. Every single week for the last several weeks, we're down to 9630. So if you look at last year's stats, we're tracking the exact same graph, same curve of the graph. So it looks like, if this year is a normal year, it looks like we're going back into another normal year as far as the listing inventory. I know there's a lot of people that would disagree with that, but they're not really looking at the history of the entire market, which I'll share with you next week, showing you pendings that happened in 2019. So let's look at active versus pending. This is always my favorite graph. So we'll look at it here. So week 3, November, new actives, as you would expect, the number of listings slowing down, 583. So that's quite a bit fewer than what we've seen the last several weeks, and really for some time. And then new pendings went up to 673. So that was interesting. So we have like a little final hurrah before Thanksgiving. Don't anticipate to see numbers anywhere near that next week. In fact, I would think that we'd be way down here in the 400 range for pending. So I don't know that that's an unusual phenomenon, but I think that the fact that we had more new pending sales than we had new listings last week is the root cause of the inventory going down, the overall inventory. Now, I took off 3 listings this week because of the holidays, and those 3 cases were not going back on the market until next year. And there was one listing I was going to put on, and we decided to not put it on. We'll probably go on first of the year. So we're going to see inventories, levels dip, and it's going to be quite low in January. And that'll be exciting for sellers, maybe not as exciting for buyers that thought the market was going to drop out. But if you're a buyer, truly, December is always the best time to make a purchase. So we'll just have to see what happens here. Price reductions, we kind of fell off because a lot of people let their listings expire, and they decided to not reduce their price this week before Thanksgiving. And then I guess the funnest thing to share with you is going to be Fannie Mac's mortgage interest rates. We're down for the 3rd consecutive week, if you're reading. And if we look at it now, we're at 7.44, which is just down slightly from the 7.5 we were last week on the 30-year fixed. So the good news is there is a downward trend. I don't know that I'm going to see a whole bunch more of improvement for the next couple of months, but the fact that we've turned the corner here, I think, is going to be a big deal, really, for both buyers and sellers when it comes right down to it. So what are my predictions for the holiday? Well, I can already tell you the phones were very, very quiet over the weekend. I think a lot of the people that bought had already been working and showing homes, looking at homes rather, with their agents and the previous week, and things came to fruition last week. And so we expect sales to fall next week as far as pending sales. We expect a number of new listings to go down as well. And my guess is it's going to be a strong closing week like it always is last week of the year. Once we get past the Thanksgiving, but we'll see a definite shift in the marketplace in terms of what people are doing right now. So until next week, have a good one and call us with any questions. Otherwise, we will see you soon.